Talking Blues with Sixx.
On the radio, like Muddy Waters, Holland Wood, B.B. King. And I listened to all these blues guys, and it wasn't dawning on me that that my father had anything to do with. I know he had something to do with the music, but I didn't know how big he was in it. Well, he was just getting his feet dipped into the pool in because he wasn't really big, but he was starting to get noticed, on his songwriting. So that's when I realized how big he was. And when he started taking the guys over to Europe for the American Folk Blues Festivals, that's when I knew he was really big. Everybody would come from everywhere. I met some of the greatest musicians in the world when they come by the house. Like I met TBone Walker, a guy you probably never heard. You might have heard of him. Washboard Sam.
I have heard of him actually.
Washboard Sam. I met him. I met
that's incredible.
The guy with the smoked a cigar and wore a derby. Played piano. Roosevelt Sykes. My favorite guy was Lightnin Hopkins, people like that, they wasn't from Chicago, but they came by the house.
I would imagine everybody that came to Chicago would come by the house.
I got to give one lady more credit, who.
Oh, absolutely. Let's hear it.
Queen Victoria Spivey. She was one of the greatest people. She used to stay at the house with us, She was like my auntie when I was little, And Queen Victoria, she was quite a character, She made a song called Black Snake Blues back in the 30s, something like that. She go back that far. And she was one of the great, she could sing and play that piano. I met like Coco Taylor,
oh, I bet after that.
Coco Taylor stayed around the corner from me. She stayed around the corner from me. My little sister used to take her daughter to school for her, and Lightnin Slim, little Brother Montgomery, what's my boy, my father, Memphis Slim, but we all had a piano lesson, a lot of piano players coming by.
This was all going on for about 30 years then, right? From like
at least. And a buddy guy used to come by. Oh man, I can't think who was Sonny Boy Williamson. Now that was a character.
Oh,
Sonny Boy Williamson, boy.
I'd like to have him at a family barbecue. My goodness.
Yeah, you think about some of these guys, and you hear stories on them, but they were all together different when they came around the house. Because they sit up and jam, and my mother's always in the kitchen cooking, having pots on, and eating and just having a good time, But let's get into the music, but you had to eat. So one thing I think got me into the music was, I enjoyed it. My friends would come by and sit on the porch and listen to them, and but I enjoyed it so much that I would go to sleep while they was playing music, and I would hear it in my sleep. And that's how I got embedded into me,
Oh yeah, soundtrack to your dreams.
Yeah, right. So and that was cool, like I said, and just I was blessed to be in a position that I was in, as a kid, because it kept me out of trouble. No, it didn't keep me out of trouble. I got in trouble like everybody else. Music keeps you out of trouble, keeps you stable. It keeps you doing something positive.